Yes, sir. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Captain Crown, guys. Listen, man, we got a good one for y'all today, man. Y'all already know we talk about all things NBA related over here, man. Anything NBA related, whether it be post games, it be trade talks, rumors, debates, whatever it is, man. We talk about it all over here on the channel. We definitely appreciate y'all joining us again for another one. If you're new to the channel, into NBA content, no matter what team you root for, join us over here for these conversations. We have these shows every Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and Friday morning for you guys. And also, too, man, everybody hit them likes for us today, man. Help us continue to build the algorithm as we continue to grow the channel, man. Like my partner said before, we are slowly but surely starting to pick up some rhythm, man, like we used to back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So we're just trying to get back to the old ways, man, and we're slowly but surely getting back there. But with your help, we can definitely get there, y'all. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and follow us here. Also, too, you guys have any comments or questions or any other topics that we bring up, man, let us know what y'all think about these trades and stuff, man, in the comment section, and we'll address those here at the end of the show. All right, King. You ready to get to it, man? We got a lot to get into, man.
I am, bro. I am.
All right, man. Let's get to it, man. Before we do, you already know we got to show some love to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Stay hydrated out here, King. Listen. Whew. So, man, listen, you prayed to the NBA gods out here, man. You was saying, listen, man, can we please get some type of content out here with some kind of trade, man? Now, listen, I didn't know how hard you prayed, but you must have been praying hard because we got a lot of content to get into, man. A lot to get into. A lot has happened over the last, we say 4, well, not 4 hours, but about 8 hours, I guess, or so. I mean, if you want to count yesterday too, we can kind of count that too. But so probably the last like 24 hours, you could say a lot of stuff has happened here over the last 48 hours or so, man. So we're gonna get into it, man. You know we got to get into these trade talks, King.
I'd like to report a trade.
This is the trade that shocked the interwebs right here, King. Check it out. Your boy Anthony Davis got traded to your favorite team of all time, King, the Washington Wizards. So the Washington Wizards, check this out. Washington Wizards, or should I say the Mavericks, Wizards, they received Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Jaden Hardy, and Dante Exum. The Mavericks received Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malik Brenham, Marvin Bagley, your boy, and then 2 future first, 3 future seconds. This is pretty interesting, King. Yeah. A lot to take out of this trade, man. But before we kind of break it down even more, man, what was on your mind when you saw this news come, man? Because I know you sent that, like, I think a lot of the stuff you sent me, you literally sent me everything, bro. I think you was getting everything before I got it.
Yeah, I was getting them sham reports from ESPN, and I was sending them as soon as I got, I was like, bam, 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 bam. You know me?
I'm like, I okay, King. Okay, that's enough.
I was being Shams Jr. out here, bro. Pause, but
like, man.
Shout out to Big J. He got his guy Marvin Bagley. You know, he always talked about just go get Marvin Bagley. That's enough. Yeah, I've been saying it. But bro, 2 things. Mm-hmm. I damn near want to stand up and give a round of applause to Dallas Mavericks. We're over there running the organization right now between the combo of guys or whatever. This is an incredible trade. Mm-hmm. This is an A plus. Keep going.
20 years later.
Plus trade. This may be the best Dallas Maverick trade ever. That's crazy to say.
For reasons.
Yeah, for reasons. But as far as just purely on the trade, it was a great thing that we didn't know Washington was involved, maybe because Washington would have heard shows talking about this is crazy. And the second thing I wanted to say is that Washington is a crazy organization, bro. I've said it forever. This organization. I mean, they gave us, a lot of things before and all that. Like this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Spencer Dinwiddie. Shout out to
that Maverick Wizards combo for the man.
Shout out to
all the way back to Juwan Howard.
Juwan Howard. Shout out to Brendan Haywood. You feel me? Shout out to a whole bunch of people. But shout out to Caron Butler, Tough Juice. But it's I can't believe it, bro. The Wizards gave them 2 future firsts and 3 seconds for Anthony Davis. I thought it was 3 firsts, but I guess it's 2 firsts and 3 seconds. That's crazy. The Mavericks didn't lose anything they wanted to keep. They literally got rid of Anthony Davis. I have to see the rest of the contracts. I'm guessing Chris Middleton got to be close to expiring or something like that.
It is.
Yeah, like
$33 million off the books.
What the hell was Washington thinking? But I mean, it is what it is. They building some pretend super team that don't exist yet. So they going to know what if for the fans over here. Nobody go to the game. So I guess they're going to go to the games now for Anthony Davis and Trae Young. Psych. But that's what I think, bro. Simple as that. That's crazy. Shout out to the this is a Z trade for the Wizards and A++++, like I said, for the Mavericks.
Listen, I like both trades. I'm gonna tell you why. There's a lot of take out of this trade, not just because Anthony Davis is gone from Dallas. It benefits both teams for this reason. Washington is in the East. They don't get a lot of free agents, so this is the only way they're gonna pretty much get a free agent. I think you brought it up before when you talked about Giannis going to Charlotte. Why'd you say he'd be able to go to Charlotte? What was the one thing you said? Because they didn't have the cap space, right?
Because they had the cap space.
They had the cap space. He can just fit in their cap space. It's the same situation with Washington. That's why they did it. The fact that they had the cap space, they got the young talent. They didn't touch any of their picks when they made this. They gave away picks from other teams that they got in their draft, from trades. So they didn't touch any of their picks to make this move. So it's like a low risk, high reward type thing for them, which is not that bad. So they kept their picks, their actual picks. They got the young talent. They already got Trae Young. They're more positioned now to make a run at the playoffs than they have been the last however long it's been, or whatever. Probably says John Wall and them or whatever, being in the East. So I'm pretty solid for them, man. And they got, like I said, they got the cap space and all that stuff. So they had enough room to slide his contract. We already know how bad his contract was for the Mavs, which is why they made this move, because they were tied up, man, with his contract to the point they couldn't really build around Cooper Flag the way they need to build around him. We've been talking about that all season long, probably since the offseason. So I feel like it's a win-win for both teams. For Dallas, man, it's I think I've told you this before about what Dallas was looking for over the offseason when I told you they were looking at like a Kristaps Porzingis. You was like, I don't know about that. Like, bro, it's the reason why they're looking at Kristaps. He has an expiring contract. What they get right here with Chris Middleton, an expiring contract. How much is it? $33 million. That's $33 million off your books next year. The one thing, there were 3 things Dallas wanted. They wanted cap space, right? They wanted a young talent. They got AJ Johnson, very young talent. And they got the wiggle room as far as getting back under the cap. This right here, matter of fact, let me tell you what Dallas is going to do.
They got the draft picks.
And he got the draft picks. So now you're going to have what do we say? If you can get a draft pick from AD, which draft did we say get it for?
This draft right here.
There you go. You now have 2 draft picks. Now, It's not going to be in the mid or anything. It's going to be at the end. But if this draft is supposed to be as deep as everybody says, just getting 2 draft picks in the first round is a good thing. And if you're not going to use that pick, you can always flip it for something else. So Dallas is very flexible now with this move, bro. This move opened a lot of lanes for them, bro. Listen, it's going to give them a full $15 million mid-level exception, King. They're going to get a nearly $21 million trade exception, which means they can get a player for that much and put it into their cap.
Yep. That's a Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, type of move. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's keep that in mind. They salary dumped or whatever for AD. Like I said, that gets them off the books. They now have 2 expiring contracts out of this horde of players they got. Chris Middleton, and they're going to have Marvin Bagley. Then you're going to have an AJ Johnson, who's that young, talented guy that you can use, that you can bring up with the other young guys, with the Coopers and the Cam Christie. Max Christie, not his brother, Max Christie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could be that young talent dude, athletic, man. He has talent. Now it's going to be up to Jason Kidd and them to mold him, man, into the player that he could be. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, now Dallas has 4 picks that they can use in a potential trade over offseason. Dallas has so many avenues that they can go with this one move right here. This is what we were talking about. because Dallas was continued to be built around Luka. He's not here anymore. So now this clears the books for them. It clears space for them and adds young talent. It gives them the draft picks. It gives them the assets. Now they can properly build around Cooper the way they should have did it day one when they won the ping pongs. They should have went on ahead and just completely just cleaned house and started over from scratch, bro. We've been saying it for the longest. Now they did it. So shout out to them. This might be the best trade so far, man. This might be the best trade. We're gonna get to the rest of them, but yeah, I like this trade, man.
Like I said, I completely agree with you for the Dallas Mavericks, but I'm agree to disagree with the Washington Wizards, bro. I just don't, because Anthony Davis about to get, you got to sign him, and that's you about to give yourself the 2 draft picks for that contract. I mean, you don't have to sign them, but so, I'm thinking they traded for him to sign them.
2 things. What? No, not necessarily. 2 things. This is a like this is somebody say a minute. I think Bobby Marks or somebody said for Washington, they don't necessarily have to sign them. This is one of those cases where we can see what we can get out of you. If it don't work, we can flip you because you have 1 year left on your contract. Both of them will have, him and Trae Young both have 1 year left on their contract. If it works out, then we'll work on giving you the years. Now you're not getting a $60 million contract. We'll work on the years, and chances are those two will probably get like a 3-year contract, which is not bad for those guys. So
we'll see.
That's what I'm saying. Like so. Overall, like I said, I like the move for both of them, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But
like I said, I hear you and all that stuff, but I just think I think Anthony Davis, like the stuff you said, having control and being a superstar player. They don't get superstar players over there, or just star players in general. Bro, I want the money. These guys, they're gonna sign these guys these contracts, I think. And once they sign these guys these contracts, I just think it's just nasty to give up. I think you had so many assets that you could have went for the big dog. You could have waited. You feel me? Like, instead of going for this what if and still using. I know they're somebody else's assets, but you Washington, you don't want to give up that. You trash. You feel me? So you don't want to give up extras, but I mean, maybe it'll work and all. He's still with Sarr and all, and I'm a big fan of Alex Sarr, and he got a center beside him. So, and the center that actually stretch the floor and things like that as well. So maybe there'll be a 1-2 combo when he plays. I cannot rely on him. I can't even really rely on Trae Young.
Well, like I said, it's Washington, so it don't really matter. But they're I mean, you know what I'm saying, this is pretty much just a, you know, let's try it out type of thing with them, man. Yeah, they have no expectations, so it really don't matter. That's why I said the trade for me is not that. It is what it is.
They got Trae Young and Anthony Davis. He said they don't got no expectation. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, as far as like do you think they're contenders?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying to you. No, they're not. But I'm agreeing with you. That's crazy. They got Anthony Davis and Trae Young, and you saying they don't have.
Go from not making the playoffs
to the playoffs,
perennial lottery to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said any in the East. Hey, if all things are clicking, you could do something. You know what I mean? Like we always talk about, you just need you need your center and you need a point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't saying it's gonna be the greatest in the world, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
It ain't. It's not gonna be that bad when they play.
Mm-hmm.
It's never. I mean, no, when they play, it's never gonna be that big. They scale. They nice.
And then they get somebody. They were jumping the gun here, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not that bad to me. I mean, it's just we got to see as far as well, I guess we can talk about that when we're on this trade. Like it's going to depend on what Dallas wants to do with the Chris Middleton contract. So supposedly Dallas can still flip his contract for something else too, for another asset. That's another avenue that they can go if they decide to go that route. The fact that now they can't add anything with it, like they can't add another contract with this contract. They would have to do it solo, and so that's another avenue that they can do. You know, if I had to guess, and if I can't even guess, because like you said, I didn't even see them making a trade with Washington. Nobody saw that.
Would you flip Chris Middleton for Jeremy Grant?
Which is that's an option for them. They can actually do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like now with Jeremy Grant,
on a contract with longer contract or longer years or whatever.
Because he got how many he got left? He got like 2 years. If he got like 2 years left after this one, I thought he had 3 before. If he got 2, I flip Chris Middleton for
Jeremy Grant.
Finally get him over here. Yeah, I think the Mavericks got a team. I told you they might be so far away though, bro, to play for the play-in. But they got a team. If they can get a squad on the floor this year and Kyrie play again and all that, they're going to have a chance. They're going to win some games. They have a chance for a play-in. I don't know if they I don't know if they're too far away though, because like they just on a losing streak now and all that. So I don't know if they how many have they lost 30 yet? They gotta be close, right?
Yeah, they close. I think they did. Hold on.
They might have lost 30. If they lost 30, it's gonna be
No, keep talking. I think
it's gonna be difficult if they got the 30. I don't know if they got the 30 yet.
I would say because what I tell you last time, I said
Yeah, once you
when
get the 30, I
talking about
told
other
you.
brother-in-law,
I told you you're gonna lose 20 games. I already tell you that over time. Like you're gonna lose 20 games unless you're an incredible team where you get to like 60 something, over 60, 70 or whatever. And then it's from that point on, how many can you win at home? How many can we win in a row from that? They over 30? They over 30?
Yeah,
They over
31,
30,
bro.
damn, yeah. It's gonna
30,
be
31,
I mean, they can get in the play in with a losing record, but it's gonna be difficult, bro.
Right now, they
got
12th. They behind the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies just have seem like they're having a fire sale. So
yeah. They got like 12 games they can lose from this point off. What's that? They get to like because they lose 10 more, they'll be at 500. They'll be 40 and 42 if they lose 10. Maybe I mean if they lose 12.
So
that's what I'm saying. Maybe no, they'll be 39. They'll be 39 and 40 and what's the 43?
40.
Yeah, 43 and 39. They'll be 39 and 43 if they lose 12. I think they got 12 to lose.
So they 3.5 behind the 10 seed.
They would have to. They got 12. And how many games they played so far? What's their record?
19 and 31.
19 and 31. Jeez. What's that? 50
5
games they done played so much. So they got 30. They got 32 left.
Mm-hmm.
They had to go 20 and 12. They can do it, but Kyrie got to get there now.
You said
20 and 12, it's not. That's not the greatest record in the world, but that's they can do it for a decent team. They gotta, like I said, they gotta get Kyrie and all. They gotta start. They had to start now because, like I said, that 12. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that I had some more in there. So Bobby Mark says the Mavs have now the resources, starting with a likely lottery pick in a late first, and financial and roster resources to build their roster around Cooper Flag. Dallas has 150 million in guaranteed money next year, well below the tax and the apron. That was the most important part. I think we talked about that too. Trying to get back under that threshold, man. Just for this season, Dallas drops below the luxury tax and both aprons. So they're under both aprons, which is why they can use that exception.
This is the best I've ever seen the team set up. This is crazy.
Yeah. So and they said they have flexibility in the next 24 hours to continue to build up their draft assets, which is why I was talking about the Chris Middleton thing.
Luka would have loved this. This is what you would have loved. Like this is what you talk about when you talk about OKC and all that. And you go and they still got their guys. Them young guys that we talked about, they didn't lose Lively. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They still got Gafford.
They really got
they got everybody. They only lost. They didn't lose anybody they wanted.
That's what I was about to say. They really got
Clay Thompson. That's what that trade is crazy.
Remember that was it the Dallas trade that trade for Christian Wood in Houston?
Yeah.
The whole we talked about that. We had like the roster. We talked about that
everybody
whole
was gone. Yeah, they got rid of everybody they want and game picks and flexibility. This is crazy. This is like I said, this might be the greatest Maverick trade of all time.
So you
right
saying
after the worst trade, the greatest.
Finley keeping his job?
Finley doing something, I guess now, man. He's taking beers and doing stuff. But yeah, man, this is like Luka could have only dreamed about having this type of oh man. Like imagine the team still around him, they still got with him, and that'd have been crazy. So yeah, Cooper Flag he's set up. Like if this is a failure if they don't get a team that's competing for a championship around Cooper Flag.
Mm-hmm.
And they still got Kyrie. They ain't had to mess with Kyrie yet as far as dealing with that. You feel me? Like this is perfect. This is like the greatest. It's crazy. You went from the worst trade ever to getting the luckiest ever in the draft to then having possibly the greatest trade in your history, other than, you feel me, the draft day trades, if you want to include those. But you feel what I'm talking about, not those trades. This is crazy. I think this might be the greatest Maverick trade ever, bro.
All right, let's get to this next trade here, man. Check this out. Your boy James Harden, man. This was the trade that shocked the world right here. James Harden goes to the Cavaliers for Darius Garden and a 1 second round pick. I thought they were talking about they needed some first round picks out of them, man. That's crazy. Check this out, man. This is what your boy James Harden had to say, man. When things don't work out, there are ways to end things in relationships without having to crack each other. Says maybe we just don't see a future with each other. Maybe we just outgrew each other. That's wild. Y'all were winning. What's happening? Check this out right here.
You know why.
I didn't want to feel like I was holding the Clippers up in their future. I wanted them to actually have a chance to rebuild and get some draft capital. In Cleveland, I see an opportunity to win in the East. So as much as I wanted to stay, I've never won. We say 1-1-1. He says we have a better chance.
Yeah.
So he ring chasing. Okay, I got you. This is what Ramona Shelbourne had to say, King. Check this out. She says, I just spoke to a reflective James Harden who denied asking for a trade and thanked the Clippers for their opportunity to play the last 2.5 years in his hometown. In life, not even just basketball, when things don't work out, there are ways to end things in relation to what we just read a minute ago. So she pretty much echoed what we just read there. So this is supposedly what was the holdup, King, right here.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden wanted a 2-year, $80 million extension, but the Clippers didn't want to give it to him. So
smart move.
I mean, I guess, bro.
I want to apologize to James Harden first and foremost. That's why we said we needed more context yesterday. I don't apologize because I'm not a big James Harden guy. But after hearing all this, after hearing all of this, though, it is what it is. It had to be done. They weren't going to sign, give him an extension. He was going to be available to just leave. You feel me? Or able to just leave. So they had to trade him somewhere. And they probably talked to him about where he wanted to try to go. And he said, I'll go to Cleveland. So I don't have any issue with this trade at all anymore as far as James Harden. It is what it is. But I actually think it might work out for both teams if they play. But as far as regular season wins, but I don't see this like putting either one of them over the top.
Yeah, I don't see it either, bro. I think the Clippers are gonna probably be in that same range. Mm-hmm. I need to see how this works with James Harden, because if y'all complaining about, one guy being more ball dominant than the other, now you're about to get 2 ball dominant guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be interesting, man, for the Cavaliers. I'm gonna see how that works. They said James Harden's first game, I think, is Saturday. So
Donovan, I know they talk about both of them being ball dominant, but Donovan don't play off the ball. I thought Donovan. I didn't know Donovan was known as a guy that did that. But I have heard that though.
Yeah, supposedly it's what
if he play off the ball, I thought this would be like Kyrie and James Harden, mini version, like a fake version of it, a great value.
Dang, you said fake and great value.
No, I don't mean fake. I'm sorry, I didn't want to go that far, so I'm switching it up. A great value version. You feel me?
So what I was gonna say was, we gonna see. You gonna see? So listen, Cleveland, supposedly Donovan Mitchell is the one who pushed for this move to happen. That's what the reports are now.
Go straight to the team. Damn, Darius Garland.
Then on top of that, there's always these rumors that if they don't get past the second round this year or something like that, then Donovan gonna be gone. Which is why he said he pushed this for this move. My opinion of James Harden.
They getting past the second round?
That's gonna be the question.
If James Harden want to chip this year, would it just change everything?
Oh yeah, don't it always for any player?
It always does. It does, and he important enough. If Cleveland was a surprise, and it's Cleveland, if they would like to surprise the league and win a championship, James Harden is a top 20 player in NBA history. I think he might go that high. But go ahead.
Now, what's going to end up happening? James Harden's going to have to show up when it matters.
Yeah, he would have to give a year of showing up.
Let's not just put this on your teams that you're leaving, bro. We've seen your track record in some of these games. We're not going to go back to that Philadelphia game. We scored what was like 7 points in the closeout game or whatever it was. We saw what you did last year in the playoffs in Game 7 against the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Game 6 against the Mavs, all that type of stuff. We've seen these moments. So it don't matter how many teams. I don't think so, but it don't matter how many teams that you join, bro. Like after a while, you gotta look in the mirror.
Yeah.
So shout out to Brian Damaris. He brought that up. But I'm just saying, bro. Like we gonna see how this turns out, bro. This gonna be interesting. I would like to see how this works out for both of them, man. So we'll see. We'll see, man. All right, King, we got a bunch more to go, man. Check this out. Yeah, guy, man. It's your guy right here, Jaren Jackson Jr., bro. He got traded, man. So the Jazz get Jaren Jackson Jr., John Conchar, Vince Williams Jr., and Jock Landale. Jock ended up getting flipped to Atlanta for cash consideration. The Grizzlies get Walter Clayton Jr. Oh, that's crazy. They give up Walter Clayton. Dang. Kyle Anderson, Tyler Hendricks. Is he back?
I don't know. I
haven't seen him playing. Am I
that wasn't 2 years ago when he messed his leg up?
No, when that last year?
It was the last year? Maybe it was.
Maybe I can't remember. But so he got him too. Jordan Yang and then 3 first-round picks. That's not bad, bro, for the Grizzlies.
Jordan Yang been everywhere.
Yeah, he had been everywhere. That's not a bad. That's not a bad, bro, for the Grizzlies. But what you think, man?
So I feel the same way you felt about the Mavericks trade, about this trade, except for the first-round picks. I wish it wasn't that many first-round, but Utah got them. I cannot believe that Danny Ainge though gave away 3 for Jaren Jackson Jr., right? I think that's overpaying for him as far as that. But that team healthy now. I think nice. I think that might be a playoff team now if they healthy.
Listen.
With Walker Kessler and Laurie Markin playing at 3.
I was just about to ask you, is Laurie still there?
Yeah, if Laurie stayed there, he playing at 3. And I think Laurie can play at 3.
Is he still there?
I think he is. I think they're about to run it like that with Ace Bailey and all. They got a nice little squad, bro.
Yeah.
And Jaren will help the defensive side out as far as like blocking and that type of stuff at the rim with Walker Kessler. Well, Walker Graves rebounds. And Walker Graves rebounds. I actually think this is this is an overpay, but I think Utah about to be okay.
But construction wise, I mean,
it fits.
I mean, can agree, bro.
And then like you said, the Grizzlies getting the picks and all that stuff. That's
and the young talent and all that.
Yeah, that's what
a bunch of
they're rebuilding. They're about to get rid of Ja. That's why I said I think this trade deadline still may be serious. I think Ja going.
No, Ja's going tomorrow, bro.
Yeah,
he's going tomorrow. We'll be talking about that for sure tomorrow. Only person I'm not sure about is Giannis because we started to hear conflicting stories or whatever. But I mean,
not sure about Zion either.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can get something. I think they might be trying. I don't know if they can get something by tomorrow.
Because I'm hearing linked to Chicago. Chicago, they made a few moves here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to here in a little bit, but I agree with you. I like both of these moves for both of these teams, bro. I like both of the moves. All right, check this one out, man. This is one I think I text you and asked you what I was confused. So the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls make a trade. Boston gets Nikola Vucevic and a 2nd-round pick. The Bulls get Anthony Simons in a 2nd-round pick, so it might be a 2nd-round pick swap, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you think about this one, bro?
So we'll talk about Anthony Simons takes somebody's spot now. We'll talk about that later on with the other moves. So that's Chicago being Chicago. I'm just not a big Chicago guy since Michael Jordan left. But on the Boston side, I do like it. I think Nikola Vucevic is a good piece for them. I feel like he's going to kind of fit the Al Horford mold, but not at the same degree. I think I said that to you earlier. He's going to be more offensively talented than Al Horford was, but less defensively talented. But he's going to play that type of role for them. So this is going to help their offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, I think they're still going to struggle a little bit at that position with him. But, I mean, it's good for this year with Jaylen Brown and all that stuff to get him another player that can, you feel me, score, get you 20 points and that type of stuff consistently and start, get you rebounds and stuff. So, I like it.
So, is he coming off the bench? I mean, so you saying he's starting?
No, Vucevic's going to start.
So, Quentin coming off the bench?
Hell yeah. You think he better? You think he better than Vucevic?
I would think they play both of them together.
All right, then. I mean, they got people missing and all. You can do whatever you want to do really this year. It's you feel me, Joe Masila.
Because like you said, Bluesky can stretch the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Joe Mazzulla going to just do
is an athletic
stuff.
defensive guy for them in the paint. So, and you know, Boston had that identity of defense. So it's like,
I don't see why not play Vucevic at the 4.
yeah, I would do that. I would do that. Put him at the 4, and then you got Jalen at the 3.
Yeah,
Kobe
and
White
later on in
and
his career, maybe have him
Richard
shoot more threes and all. He getting older and all. Maybe have him shoot more threes. He can already shoot a 3. So if you have him where he just got to sit there and shoot threes, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, that's gonna be another interesting one. I'm gonna see how that works out too for them. Speaking of Chicago, you just brought it up. We got Jay Noddy finally got traded, man. Jay Noddy and Mike Conley go to Chicago. Now this is the kicker right here. I'm gonna get on this here in a little bit. The Detroit Pistons get Kevin Huerter and Dario Saric, a 26 protected first round pick. So I don't know what protection that is, but yeah, it's protected. Okay. What you think about this one?
I like it. You get that first round pick. It's protected. Maybe get it this year. Probably if you don't get it this year, you still get another pick. I think Detroit needed picks. I think we said that before when we looked at their list of stuff.
Yeah,
Detroit don't really got nothing and all that stuff. It's like they don't have nothing extra.
Picks, but they need,
they have nothing extra, like to do something. So this was just to get him something. Avi wasn't getting any burn. Mike Conley about to retire. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play anymore. This is his retirement after he gets traded to Chicago. I am interested in seeing what the other Chicago made another move. I'm interested in seeing like the backcourt because we talked about Anthony Simons. Well, I can talk about it now because I can talk about the two guys we saw. What you think about Jaden Ivey and Anthony Simons being on the same squad?
That's gonna be confusing. Somebody got to come off the bench because you still got Josh Giddey.
Yeah, who's the starter? Are they kind of the same player?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Anthony Simons may actually be better right now.
I wish I'd have found that tweet. I thought I should have saved that tweet, but they were saying that now Chicago is like guard heavy now. They got so many guards now, and so when I saw that, I was like, hold on, what are they doing? Are they trying to do something? I thought maybe like you see how they did, they end up getting Sarge and then flipped him again, right? I thought maybe that's what they were trying to do, but it sounds like they're keeping all these guys. But once again, I think I brought this up before about Chicago, man. It's like, what is your plan? I think even the Chicago fans are asking, "What is your plan? What are you trying to do?" Because right now, the pieces don't like
Ivy on the bench. Right,
it's gonna probably be Ivy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But just still, though, it's like I don't know. Unless Chicago about to make another move by tomorrow, I don't know. But
they made a lot of moves today.
Yeah, they did make a lot of moves. But listen, I'm gonna tell you, you've been hearing me say for the longest, and we just got another trade. Yeah, look at it real quick. The Detroit trade.
Ooh.
I'm not worried about Dario Saric, bro. Do you think he won't even play? Is Dario gonna even play?
He might be done too.
There you go. The Kevin Huerter one is the one that intrigues me. What have I been saying Detroit need all season? It was the one thing they've been needing.
Spacing.
A shooter.
I'm sorry.
Yep, spacing in the shooter. Yep. So now, not only do you keep Duncan Robinson, now you add another shooter in Kevin Huerter. So that way you have a shooter on the floor at all times. You know what I'm saying? They help with the spacing and all that stuff. So, and they got it. And Kevin Huerter don't cost you a lot. So, I definitely and you tell me you got Kevin Huerter, somebody who can help space the floor, who's been playing pretty well for Chicago, right? Yeah. And you got a first round pick with it too. You know what I'm saying? So, good move by Detroit, getting a shooter and not really dipping into their main core.
We might be talking all night, bro. They just did it's a couple trades. The Warriors did 2 trades. I love this. This is awesome.
Whoa!
I was waiting for that. Yeah, bro. So what? Hold up. They're gonna make another. They're gonna make another trade though. They're gonna make the Warriors what they doing and getting, but they got Kristaps Porzingis. So I don't know if you're gonna get a whole drop. So we might just talk about that out loud. But they got KP for Buddy Hield and Kuminga, which is awesome. That's awesome for Atlanta, bro. That is Buddy. I mean, Kuminga and Jalen Johnson. Oh,
listen,
bro, that's about to be awesome. But the Warriors got Kristaps Porzingis, who is, like you said, an expiring contract. So I'm thinking they're not gonna wait to the end of the year. They might get rid of Draymond Green still, but they're not gonna wait to the end of the year. They about to try to go for Giannis, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Them Minnesota, Giannis about to get traded tomorrow. This is crazy, bro. if this happens, because if not, they wasting a year. You think they wasting another year of Steph Curry career? They're gonna just get Kristaps Porzingis and say it's the season. That's what I'm saying. They about to.
It sounds like they really trying to go all in, man, and get somebody in here, man.
Yep. And
that's
then
not
they
bad,
traded
bro,
away
Atlanta.
No, that's not bad at all. And they didn't give away anything, did they? We
What
got
was
another trade too.
Damn, what was it now?
Orlando, but I lost the little thing. My notification.
What's his name? Jefferson Davis. He got traded to the Raptors.
Went to Charlotte. Went to Charlotte for cash consideration.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that. We got that in here.
But so my bad. It was what's that? Kristaps. Yeah, it's no. I don't see any picks in that trade,
man. Bro. You know, there's a lot of picks going around like that.
That's just straight. You saying except for what's his name for Utah? Utah.
Yeah, and Anthony Davis. But
what's your guy for Utah? He sent more than Anthony Davis, didn't he?
Yeah, 3 first.
He said 3. Anthony Davis got you 2 first-round picks, and Jaren Jackson Jr. got you 3, bro. What be going on in the world sometimes with some of these picks?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, that the Warriors got that, and they traded Trace Jackson Davis to Toronto.
To Toronto, yeah,
for a second-round pick. That was the Lakers' second-round pick.
It's not bad, bro. Just think about that trade for the Hawks, man.
I think that's great. I think that's a great trade for both of them, actually. Warriors probably should have tried to get some draft capital, but they just want to do it straight for the contract. It is an expiring $30 million contract or whatever. But I think they're going to go all in they're trying to go all in for Giannis.
That sounds like a salary cap kind of clearing.
Yeah, either salary. I would think it'd be salary. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish the point first. No,
no. I was gonna say before you said that, I was gonna say it sounds like a lot of these teams, when you see these teams doing a lot of cash considerations, it's like they're trying to clear space to make a move, bro.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I would think it was usually it would be just for space of what Golden State doing, but because it's Steph Curry there and all that stuff, you can't waste years. He in the later part of his career, the twilight of his career. So
he's still playing at a high level.
Yeah, they're trying to free up to make a major move to get Steph Curry another ring. So, yeah, they're about to try. I think they're about to try to get Giannis. Getting that expiring contract means they're about to try to get Giannis.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to text them on, bro. That's a good
Giannis. Woo! I don't know how Giannis and Steph gonna fit though. It sounds good. Without Draymond though, is Giannis the point that gets the ball to Steph? Is Steph the point to get the ball to Giannis?
Now, question: if you're saying that, are you saying that when they got Draymond on the team with them, or no?
I think they're gonna trade Draymond.
So that's gonna be that's gonna be interesting. Excuse me. I don't know.
They're saying Draymond and the Lakers connected.
Yeah, they're saying if they say something about they get traded or something, get bought out or something, he'll go to the Lakers or something like that.
I think that's actually a good look. That's a very good look if he goes there, especially if he's a bought out player. That's incredible.
Boy, that's a good. I can't get over that Atlanta trade. That's a good trade for Atlanta, bro.
Yeah,
I like that trade. I like that, bro. Still didn't get a center, but it is what it is.
One step at a time, bro.
Yeah. Check this out, man. This is the one I think you sent me this, and I was like, wait, what? Or did I send this to you? I can't remember.
No, I sent it to you.
So, bro, Jaren McCain, we were just talking about him on the last show. Jaren McCain got traded to OKC for 2026 Houston unprotected first and 3 future seconds. Bro, Sam Presti must have a lot of faith in this kid, and I don't blame him.
Bro, this is incredible.
Oh, yeah. I like it, bro. Listen, this is so I was about to say, you sent me that alert earlier. What's the boy name? Shay's gonna be out for a while. He had an injury. Has an injury, and I don't think it's a coincidence that as soon as that happened, this came down the news.
Yep.
News came out. McCain, bro, is another player that you can add to the list of players on OKC that can go out and get his buckets consistently, bro.
Yep.
The kid would have been rookie of the year if he did not get injured last year.
Yep.
Like I said, I think on the last show, he is starting to turn it around now. Now you put him in a system, man, where he can flourish a little bit more. Because be honest, it's a lot of people in front of him over here in Philly. It's a lot of people in front of him. I think he's going to fit a little bit more here in OKC, and I think he's the kind of player, that type of style he plays with is the type of player that you can just plug him in and they'd be ready to go. So I like that pickup for OKC, bro. I love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love the pick for OKC. This is gonna be an awesome pickup. Like this might be a needle mover for OKC. Real talk. Like this is a little player that they need. The guy coming off the bench right now, do a little something for him. Like Jared McCain, like you said, could have been rookie of the year, very young. Still got a bunch of upside for first round pick, but Houston's first round pick was not be the greatest still in this draft, which is a great in 3 seconds. The OKC gave up nothing. That was chump change for them. And then I can't believe that Philadelphia did that, being that Paul George just had the 25-game suspension. That's why when we were talking about it, we were like, well, he's safe because Paul George went out, so he's going to step up and had to take a bigger, role or whatever like that. And it's like, then you trade him away and not get a guard in return. So I don't know.
That's crazy, bro. I would have never thought they would. I know.
Who's their backup too? Who is that? Who's the backup guards just in general now?
Quentin Grimes.
Quentin Grimes, okay, as a one base. Who's the backup too?
He played both positions.
I got you. But if we had made a list, we would put him as the on the film me the list or whatever as far as the backup, the depth chart, as far as the backup point guard. Who's the backup too?
Damn it, bro! You put me on the spot.
If you can't, that's what I'm saying. You can't think about it. Don't even. That's why I think it's a problem.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there, I'm trying to think.
That's why I thought he was going to still play once Paul George got suspended.
Paul George really 3.
Yeah, but they fluctuate between that and all that, like because he played guard and small forward because Kelly Olynyk played too.
Yeah, can you play the okay? So here are the guards. So yeah, VJ. Damn. Yeah, VJ, Quentin Grimes, and Jaron McCain and Maxey were only their 4 guards.
4 guards.
And Trendon Wafer. I forgot about him too. So yeah, Wofford. I'm sorry.
He got to step it up then.
Yeah, he gonna have a big role.
He's gonna really step it up.
Yeah, that's it. I had to think for a second, bro. I knew I was missing somebody. Yeah. So Trendon, I forgot about him. He had his moments too so far this year. But yeah, no, I like that for OKC, bro. I like that for OKC. Love it. All right, man. Let's see what else we got, King. We got a lot more over here, man, to talk about. This is interesting right here. Check this out. Your guy. You already got the jersey in the closet ready for him, man. So, Chris Paul, he gets traded to the Raptors, but he's not going to be staying there. He's not going to even check in or anything, man. So, I think they're going to buy his contract or something like that. The Clippers pretty much just free up a roster spot. Sounds like they're trying to do something too. Achi Abaji is going to the Brooklyn Nets in a 32nd. Yeah, 2032 Toronto swap. Is that a swap? Was that second?
Not second round.
Oh, second round. Okay. In cash, yeah, it's going to the Brooklyn. So, bro, I thought Abaji was gonna be somebody. He came into the league, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Jay. I mean, really ain't too much to take out of this trade, bro.
Yeah, everybody, I don't think it's a bad trade. Everybody just did what they needed to do. They just asked everybody, hey, you want to help me out? We want to help each other out. Let's just do this.
This is that whole it's kind of in that cash consideration range I was telling you about, man, where a lot of the teams are trying to free up space for either more moves here in the trade deadline or to kind of position themselves this offseason. It's all they're pretty much doing. All right, bro. Let's see what we got up here next, man. You got this is interesting right here, King. I did not think this was gonna happen. Definitely get your opinion on this. So the Hornets receive Kobe White and Mike Conley. The Bulls receive Dang, Colin Sexton, and 3 second-round picks.
Hold on, Mike Conley, I thought went to another team.
Yeah, he did. So pretty much the Hornets just have Kobe White.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Conley ended up going to Chicago. Wait, no. Take it back.
That's what I say. I thought he was another team that he went to.
He went to Chicago, and now with the Chicago,
and then they traded him to the Hornets. Understood.
Spurs won, by the way.
Okay. I actually really like this trade for the Hornets.
Bro, Kobe coming off the bench?
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. He coming off the bench. That's what he always should have been. That's the role that he should be. He go over there, and he going to be. But he nice though. I think Kobe nice, but that's the role he should be coming off the bench. And I think he gonna be better than Colin Sexton is at this point.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Kobe nice. Kobe was trying to be borderline all-star type player on Chicago, and that's been one of the guys and all. Put him on a 6-man, and you got him. We just talked about they already got a big 3 in Charlotte right now. You had a Kobe who can do some things skillfully. You got Miles Bridges still over there that can do some things. I got Charlotte making the playoffs. I don't want to say play in. I'm saying they making the field as far as they're gonna be
in the playing
extracurricular work they're gonna have after the season.
It's funny you said that. I was listening to somebody earlier and they said the same thing you said. They said I could see Charlotte in the playoffs.
Yeah, bro. And I already told you, make that. We already talked about that one other move that, like, bro, they want to take on that contract and all that. If they got that move now after doing this, they might pick for the East.
Oh yeah,
if they made that move, they might pick for the East. I'm sorry, Detroit, and you know how we feel about Cade and all that stuff, but Durham, my guy too, and all. But I would pick them if they made that move.
What was I about to say? No, I like this move though. I like this move. I remember I told you. I said now the players and the coaching staff and all them are doing their job, right? It's gonna be up to the front office. How are they gonna maneuver and try to put a better product around the trio of guys that are showing up right now? Now we're still hearing Mikal Bridges. What's the boy name? Miles Bridges. We're still hearing Miles Bridges' names in trades. So should they trade Miles Bridges? Or you think they should just keep things how they are?
I say keep it how it is, unless you can get somebody, like I said, unless you can get the big dog or whatever like that. But other than that,
I agree.
Keep it how it is, bro.
I agree, bro. That's what I was saying too. Don't mess anything up. Y'all got a rhythm. You got continuity right now, bro. You got chemistry, all that stuff right now, man. Y'all are clicking at the right time, all that stuff. Like you said, they're getting now. I think I told you in the last show. I said I could see the Hornets catching like Atlanta or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know now. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, man. I still can get over that Atlanta. That was a good trade by Atlanta, bro. That was a good trade, man.
Miami better do something.
Yeah, man. Miami better do something. Yeah, they still got when's it over? Tomorrow at like, is it 12 your time or 2 your time?
Is it that early? I think it's like 2. I think it's like later. I think it's 2.
2 or something like that.
2 Eastern or something like that. Yeah.
All right, man. This is interesting right here. Can you check this up? Now, we talked about this possibly happening, but not this team though. So your boy Lonzo gets traded actually got traded to the Jazz, but the Jazz are about to buy him out, I believe. But they trade him to the Jazz and 2 second-round picks. The Cavaliers got Jock Landale, but I just told you Jock Landale ended up getting flipped for cash consideration to Atlanta. That's another player that they picked up. Well, Atlanta get Jock Landale is not what they needed in Atlanta, bro. But I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, for nothing, right?
Yeah, it's for nothing. I think it's a expiring contract and all that. It's all good. But this is also too. Excuse me. This is also what they were kind of saying about Lonzo here, man. With that, as far as him staying with the Jazz and all that stuff. So they said the Cavaliers have traded Lonzo Ball to the Utah Jazz for 2 second-round picks, and Utah will waive Ball, making him a free agent. So I think you said it. There's a rumor right now that he might be going over there with his brother.
Yes, sir. And then we just talked about that bench, didn't we? We just said that their bench 2 will be Kobe White. Their bench 1 will be Lonzo playing with his brother, which is a whole different, you feel me, to your game and all, playing with your family and all. You feel me? Like they're gonna do stuff. They're playing with his bro and all that. So I like this, bro. Like I said, again, for this trade right here, it didn't really matter much. They got the 2 draft picks and all, but I think what's about to happen, which we might talk about on the next show and all, but I think Lonzo's going to go to Charlotte. I think Charlotte getting it right. Shout out to the GOAT leaving the team, bro. But it needed to be done. And they're getting it together now. So shout out to Charlotte.
Bro, why is the GOAT catching strays, bro? What's going on out here, man?
Hey, man. I mean, I got the LeBron lovers hate when we talk about him. So I like keeping it right.
All right, man. But last but not least, so far, I mean, unless you see something else that game, man. Last but not least, bro. This is the one I think you brought up early in the show. So Tyus Jones, he went to Charlotte from Orlando. Dang, now Orlando got no point guard again. But anyway, He also went to Charlotte. Now they got 3 point guards. Well, if you want to count, we counting Lonzo, you're gonna have like 3 extra point guards.
Lonzo can play small forward though.
Sorry, Charlotte also gets 2 future second round picks from Orlando. Come on, Orlando, y'all give them too many assets, bro. I don't know what's going on. Now that sounds like a get him off my team type move right here.
Yeah,
but no, we finna say though.
Nothing. Basically, same thing. Get him off your team, but also Lonzo can play some of the 3 as well, so that's fine. He ain't gonna play 3 minutes.
What's it called? That 3 ball handlers at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time, like Dinwiddie used to play and all that. You feel me? He can play some 3, and he a better 3 than Dinwiddie was. So,
ooh.
I mean, Charlotte is 6. I mean, not to say Charlotte. Lonzo a 6'6" defensive beast.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. You feel me? Hit his best, so he can play some 3.
But when did he though?
Nah, I mean, never. You feel me? Never. When did he? He never been that. But
oh man, shout out to Win,
bro. Back memories, bro. When
man.
did he, man? Back when he was when did he, bro?
Jeez, back when he when did he? Damn, about 2 years ago, bro. What happened, man?
3 years ago now.
Yeah, about 3. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, man, that's just a few of the trades, y'all, man. Not few. Those are the trades. Trying to keep my eye on my phone, man, just in case something else. Because so far nothing else came in other than that Warriors trade in the Warriors 2 trades, one with Atlanta and one with the Raptors. So
shout out to Big
that's
G
interesting.
Tech.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Listen, it's gonna be interesting tomorrow, bro. Is everybody done now, or you think it's gonna be even more tomorrow?
Is it happening tomorrow, bro? That's what we all, that's basically what's gonna come down to.
Hold on. You gotta call it right now. You gotta call it right now. Is it happening tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. Listen.
I think it is. I think everybody getting lined up for a reason. I think it's happening.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If it happened tomorrow, we might have to have an emergency pod, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think it might. I think it might happen tomorrow.
If that trade happens tomorrow, now what I think will end up happening is that's not gonna be the only. If that does happen, that's not gonna be the only trade. So there's gonna be other trades with it. So with that being said, everything that happened in the last 48 hours, and then if that happens tomorrow with other trades, this is gonna be the greatest trade deadline of all time.
Hey, you said shout out to your boy.
Hey,
Tommy, bro. Giannis, bro. I told you Giannis controlled. How long have I said that? I've been yelling that forever. Giannis controlled the trade deadline, bro. And everything's been crazy because waiting.
I'm gonna say this year was James Harden.
I mean, it's still Giannis. I think everything's still happening, but I think everything's still happening because of Giannis.
But no,
like they said before, because they set it up because of Giannis and everybody moving, and that Luka Doncic thing. I really thought I knew the trade was going to happen. Once Luka moved, that was the first people follow. Once one owner sees stuff, then we still got Ja Morant in them, bro. Like this ain't even over. This trade, that's what I'm saying. Like this trade deadline not over, bro.
Might get traded, bro.
This ain't done. There's still people waiting to be traded. This whole NBA about to change. Like I've never seen anything like this before. Like when you getting rid of players that supposed to be like franchise type players or like players you stay around. Teams are literally saying we'll get rid of you. Shout out to CJ McCollum. Yeah.
Facts, man. All these moves gonna probably be some type of simulation on 2K. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
they ain't do all this shit though. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
Speaking of 2K, I got my Kappa Crown 2 NBA 2K shirt on, man. But if you guys want to get shirts like this plus more, check out our merch. Yes, sir, guys. We have a link to our store, our page here in the description box below. So click on that link to our our fourth wall page, man, where we have all our merch on there, man. You can go over there and get your shop on. Members, you already know you get that permanent discount for anything that you cop there on the sites. All right, King. Let's get to the question, the comments, man. We can call it a night, man.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, man. Let's see what we got here. Daniel Berry is a member for 4 months, man. He says Davis went downhill. Yeah, man.
That's
29 games total, King.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They ain't even make it to 30, man. 29, King. Now, mind you, they lost 31.
And you saying Washington gonna be waiting for him to play?
They probably are
40 next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, but also everybody, before I start this, please, if you're on any other site or whatever watching us, you can still hit us with the CNC if you're watching. Question and comment, get your question and comment, and we'll definitely hit you up as long as it's respectful. Also, if you're anywhere else, do us a favor, come over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel if you like stuff like this. We talk about NBA content all the time. I think you will. Appreciate you, Daniel Berry. All right,
appreciate you, Daniel.
Get to the other stuff.
Sorry, also a Glow Yard member.
Glow Yard member 4 months. Big J's a Glow Yard member as well. He said it happened. Yeah, Big J. I said that's why I gave you the first shout out. I knew Big J was gonna be excited. He said, and why didn't I get an invite to discuss the trades? I'm sorry, Big J. I don't know. You're breaking up. Daniel Berry. Daniel Berry also says happy Wednesday. What's up, everyone? What up, Daniel Berry? Babe says happy midweek Glow Yard. Appreciate you, babe. Big J also says I think Malachi is also a team option for next year. Yeah. Mavericks. That's a dumb trade, y'all.
They literally got everything they wanted out the trade.
Yeah, you didn't like really. There was no downside. There's no downside to anything I did. Y'all succeeded, be above and beyond. That was incredible. Go get the team together. Y'all definitely got the pieces and all together, and you got 2 picks in this draft now and all. Another pick from later on and all that stuff. Like, good man, y'all good. As long as you keep doing the right moves. Melissa's a Glow Yard member as well. She says, why team still want AD is beyond me.
Oh, did you read CJ's?
Did I? Oh, my bad. Nope, I didn't. Thank you. CJ right there. I went right past it without reading it. Says, salute everyone. This is a great trade. Fact, CJ. What up, CJ? It's my guy. Man. My bad, CJ. Melissa, she's a Glow Yard member. She said, why team still want AD is beyond me. I wanted the same thing with Simmons. This trade now makes Nico's Luka for AD trade a complete failure.
Shout out to D-Lo.
Sanchez says update for Giannis trade. Like I said, nothing but DV said something later on down the in the comments that I'm gonna get to as far as Giannis trade. He said also,
go ahead.
Wait a second, Sanchez. If you're still here, we'll talk about something a little more once we get to the bottom. DV also says it was their first. It was the first two. It was the worst 2 first they owned. You still got another one in this draft and all. So it's the worst they have, but it's still good for y'all.
And not only that, you don't have to necessarily use it. You also can use it as an asset to flip.
You can also trade as well. Yeah. Especially having expiring contracts. Y'all got a $30 million expiring contract. I got a $30 million expiring contract. That's crazy.
No Scotty.
Yeah, and a trade exception. CJ also says Wizards number 8 team at best. Jeez, in the East.
Hey, that's better.
If they were healthy, they could be better than number 8. I can see them being a playoff. I can see them at 6 if they were healthy. Like if Wishes were fishes or whatever, and Anthony Davis was just playing a whole season, Trae Young and all that. They have enough of a squad. They can be a playoff team. Melissa says can't. What, you reading something already?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Melissa says can't wait for Kyrie to return. Facts.
Mhm.
She said I can't believe they got that much for AD. Facts. They got more for AD than they got for. Nope, I won't. Big J said I just see the picture behind you. Big J says Middleton should be moved or waived. Yeah, y'all should move him or just let it go.
They're trying to move him first. Yeah, they're trying to move him first, and then
30
don't
million.
stretch wave him, bro. Just
no need to waive him. Just if you can't move him, just sit until he's gone. Yeah, he Middleton. He can be a vet and all. He won a championship. More veteran experience than Caleb Martin, or more finals experience than Caleb Martin.
Whoa. You said a ring. What you sound like you said, man?
Yeah, so somebody got a ring and was actually the second best player. Melissa says he's not winning in the East unless he moves to NYC. Y'all don't want him, Melissa. You don't want which one you talking about? You talking about AD? You talking about Giannis?
AD? Oh yeah, probably Giannis.
Yeah.
So you definitely want.
What up, Corn? 1999. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Said Pistons are legit.
Facts, man. I was watching that Nuggets game yesterday.
Yeah.
Pistons Nuggets game yesterday.
Nuggets and lost again. Joker came back. They lost to the Knicks today.
Yeah.
You said Joker MVP gone?
In second overtime.
No, you said it's line enough for Luka to get an MVP that he don't want.
Hey, it definitely is.
Yo, this is crazy, bro.
He said that. He said he didn't want it.
It's like, no. I'm saying the team, the way they playing and all that. Like, it's like if he was just winning, you feel like they were at the beginning of the season, it'd be over. He could have left the competition. This could have just been his.
I wonder how long Shea gonna be out.
They said he's gonna be reevaluated after the All-Star break, so he's going to miss the All-Star game. Yeah. So he's going to be reevaluated after and that's I think for Valentine's Day or something like that. So yes, or a little bit afterwards. Corn also said OKC and Detroit NBA Finals. I could see. I don't know if OKC gonna beat it. I'm actually kind of more confident that Detroit will beat OKC now. Is that crazy? I don't think OKC could be San Antonio. If they see San Antonio anytime, they gone. If Wemby healthy and all that, they gone. OKC not beating San Antonio. I'm gonna tell you that now. I ain't know this is regular season though. You know how it works, bro. When you see teams and it's matchup problems and all that, and they barely beat the one they did beat and all that. San Antonio is a matchup problem, and Wemby takes that matchup personally against Chet. That if they see San Antonio, it's a wrap. They're going home. That's the end of their dynasty. Melissa says, I'm telling you, San Antonio will end them. If they lose this year, like something early in San Antonio.
No, I was laughing at the dynasty. We always
it would be. Everybody think they're going to win this year. It'd be a dynasty. So I'm like, it'll be done. Melissa says, wow, Grizzlies got Kyle back, betraying Triple J as Blockbuster. And they got 3 firsts. That's crazy. They got more first than Big J says Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield just got traded for Porzingis. Facts.
Yep,
Jason says, is that Warrior trade a good trade?
Which one? You talking about the Hawks trade?
About. Or maybe
that's what I'm gonna ask you. Is Porzingis playing?
No, hell no. That's what I'm saying. So the next DV. Shout out our guy DV. He says apparently Milwaukee rejected the Warriors' offer, so this was their pivot. Giannis is between Wolves and Heat moved, so they went and got Kristaps Porzingis. So what I'm thinking, screw that. The Wolves and the Heat. I think, bro, let him go to the Wolves, please. Let him go to Timberwolves. Let him go to Timberwolves. But I think that. What you think about Steph Curry right now?
He's not going nowhere. That's what you.
I know he's not. No, he's not going nowhere. But what you like? They now. If Milwaukee rejected their offer, they got Kristaps Porzingis.
The thing is too, what are you going to give Milwaukee now? You just gave Kuminga to Atlanta.
Yeah,
that was your piece.
I think that was the pivot that he said that afterwards. So I think they traded Kuminga once Milwaukee said
no, whatever.
They got Porzingis, bro.
I'm about to say because if he's saying like you traded him and then they said
they wanted it. They got Chris. I think they got Kristaps and wanted to trade Kuminga with Kristaps probably and all of that to get it done, and they probably said no. So it's like, damn, now you got Kristaps Porzingis. His money do come out the books, but like I said, you don't want to keep waiting for next year. You can't.
Right.
You don't have a player when you do that.
Steph ain't getting no younger, bro.
Nah.
Well,
Damn, that sucks. Golden State. I mean, I always say I never feel sad for Golden State though. They done. Like, I watched them run a decade, damn near. So
yeah,
yeah, y'all can struggle for a second, and you good. Jason also says OKC give too much for that play on 76ers. They didn't give any. They gave one first. Nah, I mean they got a bunch of them.
Well, no, they
OKC
gave
got first on first.
seconds.
Yeah, but I mean I'm not worried about that. I mean OKC got everything. So the one first is all I'm worried about.
Yeah, they got
they
the
give
most.
one first.
Yeah, they got the most like draft capital in the league. I think they're
Yeah.
fine. And like I said, this I don't know if it's gonna be too much, Jason. Man, if you see McCain's game, that's a great pickup for OKC. Because a lot of times, man, it's not always about that big flashy name, bro. It's always about the fit and everything. Like that's a great pickup. We were literally just talking about McCain last show.
That's what I'm saying. And they trying to fill the edges. They already got
that fits that timeline too.
That's what I'm saying. They just trying to fill the edges. They got too many draft picks. They were already starting to give away draft picks, and they gave them away to Dallas and all that. So they can overpay. So giving away a first for somebody that fits perfectly, even though you might be like, well, why are you getting a first for that guy? Because he's gonna fit perfectly. So I think it's perfect. Like I don't know why Philadelphia did. I know they got the first, but I thought they would have needed that, especially like I said with Paul George going down. But I mean, they got a first. But OKC, I like that move. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a good move, bro. That's a good move, y'all. That's a good move. Mikkel Lampkin says salary dump is what is best for the AD trade. Facts.
True.
Facts.
True.
I mean, maybe.
I mean,
y'all got bro. I go get somebody, Mikkel. Like, yeah. So think about y'all team now. Y'all got all the young guys, the PJ and all that stuff, right? Y'all about to lose the money, get off the money. Use that money for somebody because now you're about to have draft picks when you still about to get young talent in the draft that's going to be brought along as well. You don't want you to be sitting with nothing. Go compete. Like you don't got to go kill yourself and go over. You feel me? But go spend your money.
I was gonna say, I agree with you, Terry. The fact that with that now, now you're able to make more moves now that you're under the two thresholds.
Yes.
So with that dump, that's what I was saying a minute ago about when you was talking about Charlotte and Giannis. Exactly what you said about Charlotte and Giannis is exactly what Dallas did with Washington. Now they're able to free up that like I said, dump that salary. You find teams like Utah, you find teams like Washington, those type of teams like that, where you see these teams. Jaren Jackson Jr. is another perfect example. Dude got like a 5-year, a gajillion-dollar contract. Who they trade him to? Utah. You find teams like that where you dump those type of players and with their contracts on those type of teams, and that helps out your team a lot. Not only for the salary, as far as you can get players, but like I said, with the avenue and stuff that you have now with that trade, bro, you have so many avenues to where now, if you want to, I don't think they're going to do this, but if you want to, you can overpay now on contract because you're under that first threshold now and under the apron.
I'm agreeing with you 100%. That's what I'm saying. I just don't. I want him. I thought he was saying, you feel me? Just let the money go off and just have free money sitting there. I'm like, well, there's no reason to have free money.
No, his salary dumps helps with your flexibility.
Yes,
like I said,
that's what I'm saying. Yes,
mid-level. It also opens up that we talked about it before. Yes. That exemption, all that stuff, bro. So
yes. Make moves. You get to make moves now, and you get to draft players in a great draft and make moves with a good team already. You got a young squad that's still good, that's in their 20s around Cooper Flagg. You got rid of the main 30-year-old dude, right?
You just said it. That also make you young. Kids you young.
Yeah, you got rid of the main. You still got Clay and all, what you can decide to do with him and all.
You shaving off some years a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's the Mavericks started the show tonight for today. DV says Shams just announced Giannis to Golden State is over. If Minnesota make that move, bro. That's what I was reacting to. That's why I told you it's done. And CJ said, damn, Kristaps to the Warriors. Shout out to Kristaps, remember? Nico made that bad move, allegedly. Y'all was talking about.
I don't want y'all to think like, oh my God, he finna go over here and ball with them. Like he ain't been playing for the Warriors. I think I told King a couple shows ago.
For the Hawks.
I'm sorry, for the Hawks. Yeah, he only been playing he'll play like one every.
It's expiring contract. It's $30 million off or 20 whatever off your books.
Yeah, 20 something off your books. Yeah, so that'll be fine.
They were trying to get Giannis contract,
they really were trying
money
to
and get it situated, but now it's like don't expect Kristaps to be. He might play a game or two and shine in their system, but don't do that. Oh my goodness, y'all! Here come Kristaps. No, please don't do that. Don't fall for that Kool-Aid again. Well, don't drink it. DV said package was going to be Draymond, Pods, Kuminga, and all that picture. DV also said Sham said Warriors made the offer a week ago, and they think the Bucks aren't actually moving him. We'll see. Swish says the salary dump helped the Mavs extremely fast.
Shout out to Swish, man. Y'all follow him on YouTube too.
Yeah, C-Dub says Terry Clough is gone.
Yeah.
Dang.
He's somebody else's problem now.
Yeah. Big J said also the Mavs are now having to attach draft assets to move Clay or Gafford. They only have to move them if it makes sense. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Are now not having. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Y'all still got Clay and all that stuff. Everything worked. You got rid of AD, bro, and you didn't give up anything. You won.
Oh, okay.
The trade is perfect. The trade is perfect. Like everybody, the other people said no. Remember, it got down. They were saying it got down to Toronto, and I'm like, damn. I told Ro earlier, well, Toronto got all the cards right now because they don't have to move and all that. They did last go, but they didn't tell anybody about Washington on the low. But Washington was being stupid on the side. They were like, okay. He said Terry for what's the name going to Chicago. I mean,
Yabusele going to Chicago.
Yeah.
Dylan Terry going to New York. I thought Dylan Terry was gonna be nice, man, when he came into the league. But
C-Dub also says, I love Terry Clough, AD, but bro can't stay on the court and saved us a lot of money we gonna have in offseason. Facts, C-Dub.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And DV said, yep, Yabusele to Chicago. For Terry to New York.
Is there any more trades before we end the show?
I don't know, bro.
Jesus.
Awesome, man. Hold up. BJ says the stupid Mavs fans are crying because they tried to aggregate the Luka and AD trade and are whining. Yeah, Big J, the Luka thing over. Not saying you, I'm saying everybody else, like, bro, leave them alone. The Luka thing, stop associating. You made up. You had to be perfect from that point. You got a team to be stupid again. You had to get a team to be stupid because you were stupid. You got a team to be stupid. You guys made out perfectly. Now, this don't make up for the Luka trade and all that stuff, but it's like
it gives you
getting out of the hole. It's like,
like
we got Cooper Flag in the draft. Cooper Flag was already a lot getting you out of the hole by filling it up with him. Now you did this with AD. It's like, well, let's just start over again. Let's just forget about it and start new.
AD was that what's the word I want to use here, bro? Like that negative weight on the franchise. Yep. So with him gone, you know what I mean? So now that he's gone, bro, that's like now people can breathe a sigh of fresh air. Like that weight off your chest, all that stuff, man. Everybody should be good now, man. All that's gone. D-Lo was attached to that too because remember he got picked up right with AD after he got traded or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. All that stuff is gone, man. Like now you have a chance to truly build the team around Cooper Flag the way that it's supposed to be built around him. Facts. So now, with all the avenues and all things that the Mavs have, man, they now have an opportunity to just clean the slate and build it up from scratch. Excuse me. One more thing too. The fact that now either they're gonna keep Michael Finley and them, and they move forward with them being the GMs, or whoever is going to be the new GM is probably in a better position than Nico was after he came after Donnie. So
your boy,
that's gonna be another thing
your
too.
Boy Michael Finley, like, give me the job now, bro. What you mean?
He's trying to work for that job, bro.
Said, give me the job now. Swish says, appreciate the follow, fam. We follow you guys as well. Appreciate you, Swish. He said J Kidd will get Cooper balling even more rookie years in the bag. Yeah, I mean Cooper gonna be fine. Cooper, he good. He nice. I done told y'all that. The rookie of the year, though, I don't know. I said Swish. I said the last episode, they may split it. It depends on how because the number's so close with like scoring and all and con. I think Charlotte might get the playoffs. So unless the Mavericks actually make that push, like I said, and only lose the 12 more games and all, I don't know how they're going to weigh winning. And like I said, it depends how they weigh winning because Carmelo Anthony didn't get it when LeBron got it.
I was about to say
at that time. So, and truthfully, Melo should have got it. Melo truthfully was scoring more and made it to the playoffs.
Matter of fact, they have a new voting scale now to where they try to avoid the splits now. Ever since that Jason Kidd
This would be a good year for a split, though. That was Elton Brand and Steve Francis was the last one.
Yeah,
right?
that's what it was. Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah. So they changed their voting scale or whatever, so they wouldn't have that problem anymore. Which I don't know why it was a problem. Just let them both have it.
If they, I never had a problem. I didn't think anybody ever had a problem and said, "Oh, they both won Rookie of the Year." I was wondering if MVP would ever going to be like that, but it never was like that. So Rookie of the Year was just
kind of cool a little bit. I'm like, oh, we got Grant Hill. I like Grant Hill and Jason Kidd.
And Jason Kidd that year. When you think about it, they both Rookie of the Year. Yeah. So I mean, damn. Ooh. Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. If he keeps scoring, though, he got to 20 now. Coop finally got to 20. If he keeps scoring, he get over like say Coop can somehow. It's gonna be difficult. Say he gets to like 22 a game, then we talking about historic. That would be historic. So then he would definitely. But unless Khan really go down, if he stayed at 18, 19 as well with Coop at 20, but they get like 40 something games. Yeah, but they get to like 40 something games and then in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. Do you consider that? Then what weighs more? So we'll see. DV said, is Hardy going to ball in Washington? He better.
Ooh, good question. Career. That's a good question, bro. You already got Trey Johnson, though. They already got Trey Johnson over there. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I hope he does. I hope it'll work out for Hardy, man.
And CJ said 22 as a rookie will be. Yeah, 22 as a rookie, especially not being like a redshirt rookie like Blake Griffin was or nothing. And I know scoring is different and all now, so it's going to eventually keep going up where guys can score more. But that's still to get to 22 as a rookie. That usually your rookie scoring is your lowest scoring until like late in your career if you play a long ass time. So if your lowest is 22, you a 30, you're gonna get to 30. I'm thinking you're gonna be a 30-pointer guy, dude. Or get to 30 points at some time in your career. Right next year, if he get to 22 this year, next year he'd be at like 27, 28. He should be.
You said free throws, what you said?
All right. Get the 3-pointer down. That's it.
But yeah, man. Great show today, man. I'm still keeping my eye on my phone, bro, because man.
Emergency pod tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah, maybe, man. I know Yabusele was one of those names that they was out there, man. That I know New York been trying to get rid of him, so we'll see how that go, man. But yeah, he got traded to Chicago. Not every time, but that's pretty good too. Be averaging 19 points.
Yeah, it depends on what rookie you're talking about. It's usually when you over 20, CJ, that's when people looking at you like, okay. Because 20 used to be the bar. You feel me? When I was a kid, getting 20 a game usually made you an all-star. That's that all-star bar. Like, bro, getting 20 a game or whatever. I know it's different now. Usually 25 plus now. So that used to be the measuring stick of if you can get 20 already to beginning. The Shaqs, the Lukas, them guys, they like, whoa, LeBron, you going to be a beast. So if he get to 22, 19 is great too. Shoot, Ja Morant only got 16 or something his first year? Like, you feel me? Like, but then you got guys like Zion that got like 22, but he was like red shirt. Then got 28 the next year. That's why I say you get to 22. So say Kyrie got 19. He was the number one pick. That's great level. That's what I'm saying. You really get over 15. Really, your rookie year, you should be getting over 15 to me if you're gonna be a guy. That's how I say. Get over 15. Score.
Yeah.
Score.
Switch. Score. You got to score. They should have scored. They only scored 100 points one time.
Yeah.
In that series.
And the rest of the team, Kyrie didn't score, Luka didn't score. But then if they didn't score, the rest of the team wasn't scoring at all. You feel me? So yeah, it was no scoring. Like people always go at the defense and all that stuff. That's bull. Sorry.
Yeah, they held the Boston to their lowest
lost in the playoffs and all. Yeah,
the whole entire playoffs. But Dallas only scored 100 points, over 100 points one time in that whole series. That was the game they blew them out.
Yep.
So
it was scoring.
So yeah, and then shout out to I got locked, man.
Salute.
But yeah, man, listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, joining us for another episode. If you guys are new to the channel, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. If anything happens tomorrow, y'all, we'll probably have another emergency. Like if something major happens tomorrow, we'll probably have a quick emergency pod, man. We'll talk about the moves and stuff like that tomorrow. If not, we'll have our normal show on Friday, kind of give our grades on all the trades and all that type of stuff, man. See what else, other news is has come out, because I think there's some other news of teams that might be positioning themselves for certain players for the offseason. We'll probably talk about that on Friday if that's the case. Also, too, man, everybody hit them likes for us today, man. So we got a lot of people here watching today, man. We appreciate that. Let us know, man, too, in the comment section, man. What did y'all think about some of these trades? What were some rumors y'all were hearing? Did some of the rumors that y'all heard, did they actually happen? Like, what do y'all think, man? Y'all let us know in the comment section. Also, too, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, like some of the folks you've seen on the screen, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button and join us here every Friday morning. Also, we have different perks and stuff like that for the members of the channel, man. Also, too, follow me on my other channel, Cuz We Geeked. We're talking about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Shout out to Big J, BA, and Cuz. I think, well, we're gonna be talking about the Fallout last episode of Fallout season finale. I saw it before everybody, and they weren't too happy. I didn't give them the bad signal. I apologize. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that episode 8 of Fallout on Saturday, man. So if y'all been watching Fallout on Amazon Prime, join us over there for that, and other news surrounding, I guess, Marvel has some news dropping. Kevin Feige might not be stepping down anytime soon. We'll probably talk about that. There's some rumors that's coming that'll happen. What's her name? Tatiana Maslany. She plays She-Hulk. She's rumored to be coming back. Mark Ruffalo is rumored to be coming back. All that stuff. So we're gonna probably talk about all that tomorrow, or should I say Saturday, on Cuz We Geeked. Yeah, so it's close. But King, I'm forgetting.
He says, I'm close. In the name Tatiana Ali. Share, boy, share, yeah. The like is the equivalent of a share. We appreciate you guys so much, man. Please do me a favor as well. Follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. We talk all things combat, sports entertainment. We do watch alongs damn near every day, y'all. But Saturdays, unless there's a PLE, we do watch alongs those days as well. So follow us over there. Sundays afternoons at 3 p.m. we do recap shows. We'll be having a recap show the entire week this week. Obafemi just came up to the main roster. We'll be talking about that. If you like that type of stuff, come over there, help us out. We're on our way. We're halfway damn near to our goal of 500 subscribers over there. Help us out. And yeah, over here, we'll see y'all on Friday. And we appreciate y'all maybe tomorrow. We appreciate y'all so much. Leave a like on your way out the door. Come over to the channel, subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes, sir. Listen, with all that being said, it's your boys, Relle and King of Cap and Crown. We talk about all things NBA related. We'll be back here either tomorrow, depending on what happens, or Friday morning. Either way, guys, we'll see y'all till then. Same cap time.
Oh, sorry.
Same Crown channel.
No cap now.
Cap and Crown. See, you got it wrong. What they gonna end up doing is trading Giannis to the Shanghai Sharks.